Hello everyone, my name is Luis Arce, and this is the project video for the Goldfish. Now let's start by talking about our problem definition. Our problem statement in this case is to try to get two people across a large body of water as quickly and as safely as possible. Now how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to be making a cardboard canoe. Now our requirements for this canoe are that it be able to hold up two people, stay afloat long enough, and only use tape, so we won't be able to use any other adhesives. So some constraints for this, however, are that we only use untreated corrugated cardboard, that we use only under 1,000 feet of tape, be able to be done in time, and all the while keep within our $50 budget.
Hi everyone, my name is Nanada Patil and I will be presenting the project management of our group project, the Goldfish. So we started off our project with defining the SWOT analysis. We made a detailed review of the strengths, weaknesses, the opportunity and threat analysis of all of our team members, and because of SWOT analysis, all of us got to know who was stronger at which aspect of the presentation and who is weaker at which part of the presentation. Then we involved the following steps until our project submission. First was goal setting. We set a goal of making a cardboard canoe which can transport two people across a water body safely and securely. Then we made the planning of our project. We had many circumstances and adversities in our project, so we tried to make it as precise and as concise as possible regarding the planning section of our project. Then we decided what will be our deadlines and who will be responsible for what aspect of the project report and the project presentation, and who will be responsible with the construction of the actual canoe. Then we executed. Making execution is the fourth step. So Brennan did a really good job of making the canoe. All of us helped him with the dimensions, the shape and structure of the canoe, and it turned out to be really good. All of us were very happy after we finally made our canoe. Then came the judgment. After looking at each other's work, at each other's aspects of the project, we made a detailed review, and all of us did a really good job of reviewing everyone's text. Then came the submission. We had set a deadline and we completed our project before the deadline, and all of us were really glad that we were able to complete the entire project considering the problems and adversities that we had to face in the initial part of this project. Then is the communication. Communication played an essential part and a vital part of our project. So in order to communicate effectively, we made the use of WhatsApp. We discussed a lot with all of our teammates, and it happened to be really good. Next was motivation. At most parts of the project, we felt really low. We were sometimes a little bit doubtful. How are we going to achieve this? Because this was the first time ever that all of us were doing a professional engineering presentation or making a project report and making an actual cardboard canoe. So what for motivation, all of us remember the NASA scientists. We just thought about the space shuttles that they make, about the missiles that they make. It's such a hard work and team spirit of the NASA scientists, and as compared to a space shuttle and the missile programs, making of the cardboard canoe is really a tiny job. So yeah, that's how we motivated us during the whole project. Next was the milestones of the project. We had some problems while defining our problem statement in the initial phase of this project. Since we wanted our problem statement to be unique as compared to our competitors, it took a lot of time for us to review, to discuss each other's opinions, and at the end we were glad that we were able to make it. The second milestone of our project was making of the project report and this presentation video which I'm presenting in front of you. All of us decided who will be doing which part of the project report and which part of the presentation, and all of us are really happy that we are finally been able to do it. And the last was the budget. We had set our target for our project to be less than $60, and we completed in $50. So all of us are really glad that our project turned out to be cost effective. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is a project video for Goldfish, and my name's Brennan Steck. And so, kind of go over again, like some of the problems. Cardboard, even corrugated, kind of flimsy. Then duct tape, very limited. So, we're going over construction and design first. So, we kind of started out as going at it at a triangle shape, because we all know that triangles are very strong geometrical figures. But then I went back and looked up the definition of a canoe, and it says specifically that a canoe cannot have a keel. And whenever a keel is any point that goes down deeper in the water other than like a flat bottom. So we re-looked at this, and coming at it at a different perspective, we came up with a pentagonal prism, or a combination of a trapezoidal prism at the bottom and then a triangular prism at the top. So kind of like to go with that, the actual length of that was 27.5 inches, and then the scalar model is 5.5 inches wide. And then the total length is going to be 10 feet, and then its scalar model is actually 24 inches. So nice even number. And then the height is 22.5 inches actual, and then the scalar model is 4.5 inch scalar. And why does it float? So the big problem that we ran into in trying to make this float and be good was that once you added all this stuff on top, that triangular prism on top, that it made it too top heavy. So what we actually did is counterbalanced it by putting a stack of cardboard in the bottom right here, which prevents it from tipping over because there's more weight in the bottom now. So in all, we took and used 2.3958 square feet of cardboard to make this scalar 1 to 5 scalar model. And then we used a total duct tape of 2.2057 square feet. And all of this put together really brings together, and the structure is like, I can almost sit on it because of the pentagonal prism and how well it was scaled. And thank you.